Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another fine set of matches at Here the Shitbirds of the Ring. I am NCR News Network, joined by friend, colleague, and currently running on auxiliary power, Nick Caruso.
Thank you very much, NCR. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, wherever you're listening around this great wide world. Yes, currently running on alternative power because the electrical infrastructure company here decided it would be a good time of the day to upgrade the power poles in the area instead of putting the power lines underground.
And here I thought you were dealing with Nick Addix and his fire truck yet again.
No, well, him and Ronnie are playing silly buggers with each other at the moment in that regards there, but we'll have to see what happens.
Well, before we get into our first set of matches, a quick word from our sponsors over at Hank's Decking.
Does your wife wake up every morning and complain about the size of your deck? Have you looked outside and wondered, why is my deck now looking a little bit frail? Well, if you're having that problem, make sure you go down to Hank's Decking. With the finest in decks and deck accessories, Hank's Deck will make your deck looking as shiny as new as when you first got it working. It's 100% safe to use and will ensure that everyone will be pleasured to the max. Hank's Decking, be the biggest and best deck in town.
Indeed.
Oh, absolutely, mate. There's nothing better than being able to enjoy a good night out on Hank's Deck.
I mean, ladies don't complain.
No, they don't. Not at all.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, not only do we have our first semifinal match of the Shitbirds of the Ring, but we will be bringing you tonight the first match of the Stakes of the Ring, and we do have a doozy for you when it comes to those. But let's not waste any more time, as it's time for the first semifinal match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Northeast Maryland, standing at 6'0" and weighing in at 320 pounds, it is Whiffy Wyatt.
Whiffy Wyatt benefited big time from that run-in by Nick Addix in the fire truck in his attempt to lay out Ronnie the Bandit Coscliffe. But in rushing in, he missed and gave Whiffy Wyatt the win via a DQ. And what was shaping to be a win for the Bandit himself. Following multiple truck crashes, as far from his best, let's see if he has picked up the game on what to expect, as this could be a very close match.
And his opponent, from Anglesey in Wales, the United Kingdom, standing at 6'1" and weighing in at 230 pounds, the 1 pound man, Daniel Jones.
What a match it was last week. But when the 1 pound man managed to win by the win over Coded Bitch Tits in the Line Den match, but not without some amazing scenes that we have ever seen in this wrestling ring.
Oh, right you are, NCR. In scenes that almost seem reminiscent of the 80s, it seemed like the reunion was on for the 1 pound man and Becca, passing our minds back to the days when Miss Elizabeth decided, that's all I can stand, I can stand no more. Laid out the stunning Sherry and reunited with the Macho Man, Randy Savage. But instead, Becca pulled the perfect double cross. She low-blowed Jones before Shuggy gave him the same treatment he gave Bitch Tits. The bagpipes kabonging to the head, followed by a very prompt teabagging.
On paper, this seems like a very even matchup, but maybe Jones is having a slight fitness advantage. But what state will he be in following the Lions Den match?
See, this is the problem. I don't think a week will be enough for him to recover. Remember, it did take an eternity for him to recover from that apparent heart attack, which turned out to be him just hanging in his den and grifting people money to help him through his medical funds.
That is true. Now I have it on from the way secure that we have around here, and that Becca and Shuggy might be lurking.
Speaking of lurking, is that Becca and Shuggy in the front row over there?
What the hell? How do they get front row tickets?
I have no idea. They weren't supposed to. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, the match is underway. Let's go.
Both players are sizing each other up, and it looks like they're getting in. Yes, they're locked in. It's a straight grapple right now to see who's going to have the power and the domination in the first part of this match.
Wyatt seems to be moving a lot better than he did last week.
Wyatt appears to be leaving a trail around the ring.
Either he's drooling at the mouth or his nose is running more than usual.
I've told him to clean himself up before entering the ring. God damn it!
Having said that, though, he does seem to be getting the early move over on Jones. He's powered out of the grapple. He sent him in couple of clothesline there. Nice contact there. Yeah, Wyatt definitely moving a lot better than he did last week, isn't he, NCR?
He is, but Jones seems to be showing some stamina here. Maybe the beating from the Lions Den match and the kabonging heart around the world may not have slowed him down enough.
Well, you say that. Is it just me? Or does Jones smell every time he comes close to the commentary box? I mean, dead set, he smelled like he's had haggis all over him.
Oh, God. Hopefully Shuggy didn't drop a load of haggis on him after last week's match.
But the problem that Jones has is that the fumes appear to be making him look a little bit dizzy. He's moving fairly well, but he looks a little lightheaded.
What is he doing? He's reaching into his trunks.
Oh, God, that's never a good sign.
Oh, no. It's okay. He's pulled out what looks like a wad of cash.
He seems to be standing up in front of Wyatt. He's fanning it. Is he trying to pay off Wyatt with a wad of £1 notes?
Wyatt is fanning the money. He seems to be very interested. He's going on for a hug with Jones. No, wait a minute. Jones gives up. An inverted atomic drop. Wyatt has delivered an inverted atomic drop on Jones.
When will Jones learn that he cannot pay his way out of problems with £1 notes? He's done it again to himself. He's offered the money out. Wyatt has gone, this looks interesting. No, you know what? You're missing some zeros on those notes. He's picked him up and he's given him an inverted atomic drop. And at that height, that's gonna hurt.
Wyatt's going for another inverted atomic drop. But Jones counters. And Wyatt goes into the ropes. Jones with a spear. Oh, but he misses it into the turnbuckle.
Oh, not again. Wait a minute. What's Wyatt doing? Is he sizing up?
Stinkface. Oh, dear God, it's gas mask time.
Gas mask.
Here.
Oh, God. Oh, that is going to be absolutely horrendous. Jones is struggling. He's really struggling now. The stenches look like it's overpowering him.
Jones is passed out. This could be it. Wyatt's calling it. Could we see the stink drop? Wait a minute. Someone's wrecking the ring.
It's Conan. It's Conan bitch shits with a steel chair.
Oh, my God. He's laid out lifting Wyatt the steel chair. The ref's going for the bell.
It's not over. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. He's laid out Wyatt. He's laying into Jones as well. He is giving it an absolute dinking. Hang on a second. I think Becca and should be jumping the barricades.
Oh, no, it's happening again. Here comes the bagpipes. Oh, he's taking Conan out with the bagpipe shot again.
He's been bombed with the... Oh, no, don't tell me Shuggy's doing it again.
He's doing what we can only describe as the kilt drop of shame.
Oh, that is just... Now, I guess Cody can now tell us if anything is worn under that kilt, I guess. But what's this? Is Becca inspecting the damage on Jones? And someone's with her. Is that Griffey?
It is! And I think Griffey's brought out a cassowary. The cassowary now is attacking Jones.
Security, get out there! Get out there right now! He's not going to survive with that cassowary out there. This is insane, even for us. How are they going to clean this up?
I don't know, but our crap team is on it with Shop Vex and Fabulous.
Yeah, but we've still got the cassowary to deal with. No, everyone's standing. It's a Mexican standoff with the cassowary at the moment.
Hold on. Looks like somebody's been watching Crocodile Dundee because they seem to be trying to hypnotize it. Okay, they're leading the cassowary away from the ring.
Okay. Well, thank God for that. It could have been absolute bedlam if that cassowary was allowed to run riot.
Looks like we're being handed a note from management.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match by disqualification, Whiffy Wyatt.
Whiffy Wyatt has done it again. He's managed to progress to the finals. Although it has to be said that it seems like a lot of convenience for this win.
Well, to me, Wyatt, I think, actually had Jones's number in this match. I think he was on his way to winning this on his own, but, you know, of course, Bitch Tits, being Bitch Tits, just had to muddy the waters with his own shit.
This is true. There's any level of depravity, he won't stoop to it.
Well, given that Cody Bitch Tits has even tried to pick a fight with Finkel, the answer is probably no.
Well, as we try to get the ring cleaned up from the smell of haggis, saliva, driplets, and the cassowary feathers, we'll get a quick message from our other sponsor and then enter into our first match of the Skanks of the Ring.
Do you want to sue someone you love? Need to protect your First Amendment rights, no matter what the situation. Want to make yourself infamous in court? Make sure you give a call to De Castro, Myers and Blandino. De Castro, Myers and Blandino are the very best in self-sabotaging cases, ensuring that they can get you the maximum punishment for whatever crime you may have committed. They are also the perfect legal team to ensure that you can flood the legal system with unnecessary documentation. The ability to practice nationwide, there is no need to risk dealing with land pirates. They come to you. The best part is, it is 100% guarantee money down. So give De Castro, Myers and Blandino a call on 1-800-VEX-LIT and ensure that you are always making a record.
Habla español, aprendidos.
Myers, De Castro, and Blandino have been a big help to one of our competitors here at the Skanks of the Ring, but not by much.
Well, yeah, if it wasn't for their fine services, some of the competitors here wouldn't even be allowed to compete. But they've been doing a very good job ensuring that the paperwork is filed in, so these competitors can do what they do best and make an absolute ass of themselves.
Indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first match of the Skanks of the Ring. And a short comparison, but no less shitty. So let's go to the ring for the match.
The following match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, standing at 5'5" and weighing in at 250 pounds, Tara Filet Ionescu.
Tara Filet Ionescu is better known, aka as Frozen Reaper, and has developed quite the reputation for herself, having been done in for stealing chicken and also for being repeatedly in relationship with jailbirds, one of them who's been done in for murder. The chicken thief is one that will live, the chicken theft will be the one that lives off in infamy.
I feel like chicken tonight. Actually, I better stop, they're not a sponsor.
Yeah, not until they start paying. The second competitor to come from the Georgia area, Ionescu has developed a signature specialty when it comes to her submission hold, the chicken wing submission. Considering that it's right up there with Ronda Rousey's armbar hold.
And we know that that armbar hold is incredibly dangerous, can be locked in from almost any position. It does require the competitor to be a little bit freaked out during the course of the matchup, but if Ionescu can get that locked in, it could be curtains.
Indeed. It looks like
her opponent
way to the ring now.
And her opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, standing at 5'5" and weighing 240 pounds, Manky Mandy.
The woman, the myth, the degenerate, Manky Mandy is lucky to be here tonight after she was arrested and charged with DUI a couple of weeks ago, following an alleged 2 a.m. booty call with a guy who was last visiting BSBT Dentistry. Her signature move, the gaslight, keep an eye out for that, and the devastating fridge thump as well.
Now, here's the thing, NCR, before this match, we did get Manky Mandy to use a breathalyzer, but we didn't get a sample because she kept trying to insert it downstairs.
I keep telling her, you blow into it with your mouth, you don't queef into it.
And the worst part is, we still didn't get a reading that we were impressed with. We had to resort to the similar blood test that they had to take from her because she refused the field sobriety test. She eventually tested .075 before entering the ring, so she is just under the legal limit now. But we're a little bit concerned because we're not sure if she was under the limit when she drove here.
She does appear to be staggering around the ring a bit, but not sure how one will go.
Oh dear God, we're not going to have another Jeff Hardy situation here, are we?
I pray we don't.
Well, that's the match underway. Both women are trying to size each other up, but it's Ionescu who gets the early momentum, and she's going to be throwing her extra little bit of weight around in this match early on.
Ionescu is ready and piling the pressure on. He has Mandy in the corner. Hey, here comes the meat slapper.
Oh, these slaps are very stiff. Now, we know that Ionescu loves slapping her meat around in this. She's got Mandy in all sorts of trouble now. She looks like she is struggling to stand up. The problem she's got is with that meat slapper, because Mandy is just dead weight from all of the alcohol. She's struggling to make connection. Oh, that one's a doozy of a hit. But what's that white stuff coming off Manky Mandy? There's plenty of makeup in there, but I mean, more than that, it looks like she's got bags of makeup down her top. Oh, has she just blinded Ionescu with the makeup?
Yes, and Ionescu is holding her eyes. She's covering her eyes. She's trying to get her cleaned out. The ref's checking on her.
Yeah, that's definitely makeup on her face.
Mandy, is this the opening for Mandy?
It could well be. She wants to get Ionescu into the gaslight, but she's moving around too much. She's blind. She's so blind. She has no concept of where she is at the moment. Mandy is struggling to get the move in here. Hang on, she's locked it in. Is she going for the gaslight?
No, Mandy. She's not a fridge. Oh no, it's the fridge home. It is the fridge
home. Oh my God, it's the first time. Oh no, this is the first time in a long time that I've wanted to wash my eyes out with concentrated sulfuric acid. Dead set, this image is so disturbing, it would make Johnny Sins turn gay.
Manky Mandy is trying to set it up too close to this. Oh, what's she doing?
She's trying to set up for the gaslight. She's struggling to get it in position. It's like just not getting it locked in. I think she's almost getting it. She's going for the move. It's a counter for Ionescu.
The chicken wing! The chicken wing is locked in! Oh,
Not quite. Mandy's still got her arm free. She's trying to reach down to get some space in or trying to do something. What is she do? She's reaching down her dress at the moment. Is that more makeup?
God damn it, she's done it again! How much makeup does she have?
I suspect enough to catfish unsuspecting YouTube content creators, NCR.
She's going for the... She has it! She has it countered! She's at it! She's got it in! Oh dear God! Ionescu she is in pain! I don't know if it's from the cheap makeup discount sale from Sephora or what, but she is in agony!
It's like it's burning her skin at the moment. I don't know how she continues on with this.
He's hit her with another gaslight! She's going for the cover!
The winner in this match by pinfall, Manky Mandy.
This is a devastating day for that ring. It didn't deserve to see all that makeup all over and Kessler others.
Wow, what a result. I thought Manky Mandy was done, especially against her younger opponent.
Ionescu had the age advantage, the speed advantage, and was devastating her with the powerhouse of those meat slaps. But apparently, Manky Mandy came prepared to win.
It was very much a struggle for her. She needed to use every devious move possible. I'm just surprised she didn't throw a humping fridge at Ionescu. But she progresses. But here's the question I've got for you. How much makeup did she have to use in that match? And is she being sponsored by Sephora to get through this competition?
I don't know, but I think she might have been playing a trick on all of us, because as she struts out of the ring, up the ramp with confidence, this may have been a ploy all along. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in next week as we have our other semi-final match for the Shitbirds of the Ring, and the other match from the Skanks of the Ring, featuring for the Shitbirds of the Ring, Logan, not the Sandman, versus Stan Hogan, while the Skank of the Rings will be the Blank Bitch versus Lucy the Ghost Diamond.
Looking forward to these two matches here. Logan, not the Sandman, versus Stan Hogan is going to be a fascinating matchup here. Both gentlemen leading very questionable personal lives. I'm a little bit concerned as to the state of the match. We do try to keep it as family friendly as possible. I get the feeling, NCR, we might be struggling for this one here, because this could be the first match where we might be pushed into an M or even an R rating.
Well, all we can hope for is that Stanomania stays mild as always.
Well, we can only hope that, indeed. As for the match for the Skank of the Ring, the Blanche Bitch, the competitor from Perth, Australia, going up against Lucy the Ghost Diamond from Texas. This will be a fascinating matchup here. You've got the experience of the Blanche Bitch, the youth and exuberance of Lucy the Ghost Diamond, but both of them very questionable humans. And yeah, I think this is going to be a cracking matchup here. We do want to say, though, thank you so much for the support that you've given us through this Shitbirds and Skanks of the Ring. The response that we've been getting has been absolutely incredible. We hope you continue to enjoy it.
Indeed. And as I'm getting word that, wait a minute, this can't be real. Do you remember from that very awesome podcast, the Shittown Florida Man Power Ranking podcast, the incident that happened with the Fatberg?
Yeah.
Apparently the Blanche Bitch was a part of it.
Don't tell me she's the reason that they had to cancel the Bryan Adams concert.
Apparently it was.
Oh, that's a paddling.
Hey, anybody? Nah, before, I do now.
Well, when anyone gets their hands on the Blanche bitch for that, I can guarantee you they'll be singing to Bryan Adams, everything I do right here, right now, to the Blanche bitch, I do it for you.
Indeed. Well, on that note, I am NCR News Network,
I'm Anthony Caruso.
and we will see you next time.